Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump dan Presiden Ukraina Volodymyr Zelensky terlibat adu mulut di Ruang Oval Gedung Putih pada Jumat 28 Februari 2025 waktu Amerika Serikat. Dalam pertemuan itu, Trump menuduh Zelensky bertaruh dengan Perang Dunia III dan tidak tahu berterima kasih kepada Amerika Serikat. Sementara Wakil Presiden Amerika Serikat J.D. Vance yang hadir dalam pertemuan itu ikut menimbrung dan menyebut Zelensky kurang ajar. Detik-detik pertengkaran diawali saat pada momentum ramah-tamah. Dikutip dari BBC, sejumlah wartawan lainnya menyaksikan secara langsung kejadian itu di Ruang Oval Gedung Putih. Hari itu dimulai dengan rutinitas ramah-tamah seperti yang biasa dilakukan Gedung Putih saat menyambut tamu kehormatan asing yang berkunjung. Presiden Ukraina Volodymyr Zelensky disambut oleh Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump di pintu Sayap Barat dengan barisan kehormatan. Kedua pemimpin lantas berjabat tangan dengan sopan. Wartawan berada di Ruang Oval sebagai bagian dari kelompok media dari Ukraina menyaksikan formalitas yang terlatih dengan baik serta pembicaraan sopan selama sekitar setengah jam. Zelensky memberikan Trump sabuk juara petinju Ukraina Alexander Usir. Trump lalu memuji pakaian Zelensky. Sejauh ini sangat diplomatis, namun beberapa menit kemudian sungguh belum pernah terjadi sebelumnya. Nada ramah berubah menjadi suara-suara meninggi, mata melotot, dan juga lontaran carcaran. Semua itu terjadi di depan kamera TV dunia. Presiden dan Wakil Presiden Amerika Serikat mencaci maki Zelensky, menuduhnya tidak tahu berterima kasih atas dukungan Amerika Serikat kepada Ukraina. Ketegangan meningkat ketika Wakil Presiden Amerika Serikat J.D. Vance memberitahu Zelensky bahwa perang harus diakhiri melalui diplomasi. Vance kemudian berujar kepada bahwa Zelensky kurang ajar datang ke Ruang Oval dan menyampaikan pendapatnya di depan media Amerika. J.D. Vance lalu menuntut agar Zelensky berterima kasih kepada Trump atas kepemimpinannya. Para wartawan di ruangan itu menyaksikan rentetan kejadian itu dengan mulut ternganga. Duta Besar Ukraina untuk Amerika Serikat menyaksikan rangkaian adegan itu sambil memegangi kepalanya sendiri. Suasana telah berubah total dan semuanya disaksikan semua wartawan di ruangan itu. Wartawan Amerika Serikat berkomentar bahwa mereka belum pernah melihat kejadian seperti ini sebelumnya. Saat semua wartawan keluar dari Ruang Oval, banyak yang terdiam dalam keadaan terkejut. Di ruang pers di Gedung Putih, rekaman video kejadian itu diputar ulang dan seluruh wartawan yang tidak berada di Ruang Oval menyaksikan dengan tatapan tak percaya. Kebingungan pun terjadi. Ada pertanyaan apakah konferensi pers Trump dan Zelensky jadi digelar dan apakah kesepakatan yang sangat dinanti-nantikan antara Amerika Serikat dan Ukraina mengenai sumber daya mineral akan ditandatangani. Beberapa menit kemudian, Trump menulis di thread sosial bahwa Zelensky dapat kembali ketika ia siap untuk perdamaian. Konferensi pers dan upacara penandatanganan kesepakatan yang sedianya akan berlangsung di ruang timur Gedung Putih secara resmi dibatalkan. Tak lama kemudian, Zelensky melangkah keluar dari Gedung Putih dan masuk ke dalam kendaraan SUV yang sudah menunggu, sementara duta besarnya membuntutinya. Dunia melihat secara langsung bagaimana negosiasi antara Amerika Serikat dan Ukraina berlangsung. Negosiasi sulit terjadi dan emosional dan menegangkan. Jelas bahwa ini adalah negosiasi yang sulit bagi kedua belah pihak. Hadiah sabuk petinju Ukraina Alexander Usir tentu saja tidak menyelamatkan situasi itu. Setelah adu argumen di Gedung Putih ini, pertanyaannya sekarang apa arti kejadian tersebut bagi perang di Ukraina dan bagaimana masa depan Zelensky menghadapi perang dengan Rusia?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are not strong...
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the President for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems?
What?
Bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
I'm not
You're
dictating.
in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards.
I'm not playing cards.
But right now, you don't.
Yeah,
you're playing cards.
Mr. President.
You're playing
I'm very
cards.
serious.
You're gambling
I'm
with the
president
lives of
anymore.
millions of people. You're gambling with World War III.
What are you
You're
thinking
gambling
about?
with
What are you
World
thinking
War
about?
III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's
with
back
all
to you.
respect to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
very
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once?
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank you?
Even today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war,
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country is in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No,
Can
you've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
You're not winning this.
I
You have a damn good chance of
we are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak-
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this, I tell you.
Just say thank you.
I said a lot of times thank you to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on out here.
understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the
I'm
cards.
thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low
know.
on soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
don't please,
you're running
Mr.
low
President.
on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And then
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I wanted this. Look. If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't
doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what
that
what
wasn't
this
with me.
nation- it
That was
wasn't
with
you.
a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person.
But this
That
is
was
your,
with,
this
that was
is
with
your
Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry.
It's going to be a tough deal to make, because the attitudes have to change.
What if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks? What do we do then? I understand that it's a heated conversation right now.
What are you saying?
What if
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now?
But they have
Okay?
weapons.
What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden, because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me. Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt where they used him and Russia. Russia. You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom. It came out of Hunter Biden's bedroom. It was disgusting. And then they said, oh, the laptop from hell was made by Russia. The 51 agents. The whole thing was a scam. And he had to put up with that. He was being accused of all that stuff. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh? This is going to be great television, I will say that. All right. We'll see what we can do about putting it together. Thank you. Thanks.
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if
Download Tribun X sekarang. Menghadirkan lokal menjadi Indonesia.